If you're watching this video right now, consider yourself very, very lucky, guys. I've got an alpha for you today, an NFT project that is amazing. The team behind it, the connections with other projects, how the story is told, like how innovative it is just amazing, guys. And when I'm talking this, I'm talking the team has like connections to big artists and big companies, big brands. We actually have a collaboration of this project with a big brand, Gucci, and we have a direct link with the BORED APE Yacht Club, okay? And this is not an expensive project yet, like not so much as the Bored Apes themselves. It's not something above 100 Ethereum. It's actually way cheaper than that. And at the end of the video as well, I'll give you guys 3 tips to keep an eye on if you decide to be an investor, okay? So enjoy the show and I see you in a minute. Legends of the crypto world, welcome back to the channel. My name is Clênio Campolina and this is Navigating Crypto, the crypto channel where you learn everything about crypto, DeFi's, NFTs, the market, the tech behind, and a lot more. And today we're talking about this NFT project, guys, that I want to show you. It's just amazing project, a real alpha that I'm bringing today because of the amazing team behind it, the connections to other projects, the innovative pursuit that this project has. You will see what I'm talking about when we start talking. But before anything, let's remind everyone that nothing in this channel is financial advice. All the content we create here has only entertainment and educational purposes, okay? So let's get into it, guys. Let me just grab my glasses here and change the view so we can show you the website here. So this is the website of the project. It's called 10KTF here, and it stands for 10K True Friends. And you will see that this the whole project goes around this story of this main character here, Mr. Wagmi's son, and this guy is a handcrafter. And the whole thing is this guy, this Wagmi's son, searching for his true friends, his 10K True Friends. And he just opened a store on this city called New Tokyo, and he does all this work crafting goods there, and he's searching for his friends to trust them, and well, his friends will be the people who will buy these NFTs that are the goods that he produces on that story, okay? And so now that we know him, we can go to this post here, and you will see that every post from the team comes with tips from what could happen in the following weeks and things like that. So instead of coming out with a roadmap of what will happen and due dates and things like that, what the people do in this project, they post every chapter, let's call it, every week, and let the community guess what's coming and send them tips of what could be coming and things like that, okay? And the amazing thing here on this image is we can see these flags behind here, and those symbols in the flags here stand for We Knew. And after some research, you can find that We Knew is actually this We Knew company here, We Knew Labs. And here's the link. You can see a post from them with Mr. Wagmi there. And the We Knew Labs, it's the company responsible for the creation of the project and everything. And if we research about this company and go, let's say, to Google and find their website, you will find this main page, and right away, guys, you see connections to huge brands like Louis Vuitton, and also Andy Murray's victory here in Wimbledon in 2013. So you see big events behind what this company does. And the things only gets better because when you go to the team, right away there is people there as like the first person appearing in the list, and you will see that he's not alone. We have a lot of good people as well. If you don't know who Beeple is, I bet you do if you're NFTs nowadays, but if you don't, he's the guy who sold the most expensive NFTs so far, okay? The most expensive digital art. And his NFT was sold for $69 million, yeah? And he is known, very known in the NFT space, and has been doing like digital art for 13 years, I believe, or more. So a strong member in the team there for sure. The second guy that we had in the team here, it's Michael Fidge, and if we check here Michael Fidge's page on LinkedIn, you guys will see that besides we knew here, he also is a co-founder of Possible, and this Possible company is just responsible for the visual identity of huge artists such as Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, Childish Gambino, Paul McCartney, and Lady Gaga. So you can grasp now like how strong the team behind the project is, and it doesn't stop there. We have also Tim Smith. Is also has another company here, a wine company called No Fine Print, but he also has a closer relation with, I believe, he founded also this DAO called Gossamer DAO. So the guy has experience with the crypto world. He's highly involved with crypto projects, for example, this DAO and things like that. And moving forward, it doesn't stop there. We also have Guy Osiri, and if you don't know who he is, this guy was the manager of bands and was considered, like, if not the best, one of the best managers alive. And just to give you a hint of what clients this guy had, he was manager of Madonna, Red Hot Chili Peppers, U2, and so many more. Okay, and you can see here another link, amazing link on the crypto world, is that he signed a contract for a project representation with the BORED APE Yacht CLUB. Yeah, that's right. So this guy can represent the apes, and you will understand why. You will understand soon enough when we have a look on the NFTs that Mr. Wagmi creates. Okay, so moving to the story here, as you guys can see, maybe in this image here will be easier. Let me see. We have examples of NFTs that Mr. Wagmi created at the beginning. So these high top shoes here, and also some backpacks. I believe on this one we'll have a better view of the backpacks. See, those are the Genesis items that Mr. Wagmi himself created and started to sell at the beginning of the project. And people who were his true friends that he was searching for would buy those and get involved in the project at the very beginning. Okay? And as I said, every week this story moves forward. A new post appears on this account here on Twitter, and it's a new chapter of the story. And just to give you an idea how the story moves on and how the tips happen. At this moment here of the story, at the very beginning, he said he was a bit concerned and like he wasn't feeling safe with all the raw materials that he had there to produce those items. And what happened here is that he had a good reason to be concerned, because he was attacked right after, and people who didn't buy the NFTs at the time available, so those Genesis items at the time, they lost the chance because they weren't available anymore. Because in the story, Mr. Wagmi was beaten up by a gang that we will know at the time, nobody knew who, but he suffered this attack, and these guys not only stole all the items there, but stole some of the raw material. He managed to save some of the raw material, and he said in the following post that he said like, I've got to trust my true friends with this raw material, because with me it's not safe. And then another hint, like, see how the story moves and how the hints keeps appearing on these posts. Like he has this camera here that would symbolize a snapshot of the wallets that were holding the Genesis items there, and something would be airdropped then for those people that were holding those specific NFTs. And what was that? The remaining raw materials that he had there, they got airdropped to the people, to the community there. And not only the raw materials, but also some tools to create new items, right? So look like the connection. Now the community will help the main character to create the items now. As you can see now, because I'm here on this 10K TF stock room here, which is the collection for those items there, the raw materials and the tools. You will see that we also have nowadays some already built items, like blank ones, blank shoes, blank caps and things like that. But at the time we didn't have, we only had these raw materials, okay? And after some chapters, the possibility of building those items from the community was allowed, was created for people. Another amazing thing about this, and here you see like some what the materials and tools you would need to create this item and other items as well. And yes, an amazing thing about this history as well, about this whole project, is they connect to so many other crypto projects. Not only when you're creating those items like we're seeing here, like Pudgy Penguins and Bored Apes and Mutants and things like that, or other projects like that, but also they bought these crypto toads here and they introduced him in the story as if he is the big villain that attacked Mr. Wagmi's son at the beginning. So he is the lead of this gang that attacked him and is forcing him to pay for security. Like the gang is forcing Mr. Wagmi here to pay him money, and he refuses to do that, and that's why he suffers all these attacks and has to trust all the community to go around the gang. And like another very innovative thing about this project is, at some point the people from the project did like a experimentation where they sent some tips and information for a wallet where they kept depositing money and seeing how the true friends will behave with items like that. And like the tips were posted only online and also in the real world, so people had to go physically to these places to grab those tips and come back to the community, and everybody together joining the pieces and finding what was the wallet details and things like that. So see a lot of innovation all over the place. Another interesting post from the people that creates this project here is this picture here. Like the community was already excited with the story and everything, and then they see this, guys. The products, like those backpacks here in real life, being used by people that believe to be from the team, probably prototypes of what will be the products. Maybe they're checking companies that could make them, and they gained these prototypes to see how they were. And look, just amazing. Everybody now, we're still not available, but everybody's guessing and expecting they will be someday because of this picture, okay? And if we move forward, something like to be very excited right now is this post from December, when Mr. Wagmi's son here was saying that there will be a big battle in New Tokyo, okay, in April, okay, right now, this month of 2022. And he was asking for help from his true friends, and he was saying that he would need us at some point, okay? So something to expect. We only have one more week to go on April. Let's see what will happen. And like interesting things, like people started being able to stake their tools, because maybe you had the raw materials but you didn't have the tools. And keep in mind that the tools are pretty rare in the project. And well, at the beginning the community were helping itself, like themselves, like sending the raw materials between themselves and building the items and sending them back to the owners and things like that, up to a point where the project actually allowed people to stake the tools, and then people didn't have to trust the raw materials to other community members. But you can see how close the community got with this whole situation where they had to share items and things like that. Another interesting thing, at some point Wagmi-san, he introduced the new Tokyo dollars, so like in-game money that people that has the NFTs will have access to, and we still don't know what will be used with this money. It remains to be seen, but it's a tip, right? Something is coming that will need money to use too, and people who are staking their tools also are receiving on new Tokyo dollars in their main website. And here comes another big connection to a big brand, guys. At some point, one of the main characters appeared there, and a friend from Wagmi-san, and it was actually somebody from Gucci. And then you have this collaboration from this 10K TF project and Gucci, like another big brand. You see the connections from the team there, the connections to big brands and big important artists and things like that. And now you have an actual collaboration between Gucci and 10K TF. And as you guys can see, these are the items. Like again, a lot of NFT projects, Bored Apes and Pudgy Penguins and Mutants and many others, using some Gucci clothes and the main mark traits from Gucci. Okay, and with time, of course, the story was just expanding and expanding. And what I want to show you guys is we also have other gangs, like rival gangs, apart from the crypto toads there that attacked Wagmi-san. And this is the wolf gang, and we also have the cats gang. Okay, and this actually is a big important part of the story, because just recently we have a big fight between these gangs in the street. So all these people here, you will see like a lot of nice gifts, and I believe it's the first time that they actually posted gifts telling the story. Before it used to be just images with hints and things like that, and now you have some gifts with some sounds and a nice animation of what this story was, this chapter of the story was. And you will see a big fight, and an accident happened during this fight. If you go to this Twitter page for Mr. Wagmi-san here, you will see that at some point they accidentally fired this fire arrow here, and he ended up landing in Wagmi-san's store. So the store is actually destroyed right now, as you guys can see. Let me cut the sound here. The store is actually destroyed right now. So even if you still have raw materials or the tools and things like that, if you didn't build anything at this point, for now you have to wait, because we no longer have the store. And if you come to the main page of Wagmi-san here, the banner here is actually the store all destroyed inside. Okay, so the new chapter, exciting things happening here in April. We still have the big battle with the big robots there. We don't know if he was mentioning this gang fight as the big battle, or probably not, I imagine, otherwise we wouldn't have that big robot there. But as you can see, it's just the community guessing. We don't know. It's one of the amazing traits of this NFT project. We have this story happening every week, and we all guessing and collecting the tips and seeing the connections. Okay, if you guys want to see in more detail this story, highly recommend coming to this Twitter page and having a look on the post. But we also have this timeline page here in the main website, where you have the chapters there and some links to more description. And here's the main NFT. So you can see like day packs here, backpacks, and some shoes and socks and all sort of equipment. Wearing equipment for everybody who has NFTs and want to collect them, and also expect for someday maybe buy those. Or we don't know what's gonna happen, right? If we'll be selling them in the store, at this point we can only guess. Okay, and let's go to the big tips that I promised you guys at the end of the video. The main one is, if you have one of those NFTs, if you decide to invest in the 10K TF project, you actually can come to that. You should definitely join their Discord to get in touch with the community and learn and see what people are guessing and expecting in the future from the project. But you can actually connect your wallet as well and have access to special channels and especially this Grail one where people are always posting alpha and guessing what's gonna happen and linking all the points and everything. So this is tip number one. Definitely do that if you decide to be an investor in the project. And also tip number two is keep an eye on for the Genesis items. We have nothing guaranteed, of course. This is just me guessing here, guys, but something for you to keep in mind, that these items here were the original ones created from Mr. Wagmi, okay, at the very beginning, and we only have these high tops and the backpacks here, the day packs, okay. And well, if all the other items has to be crafted, and they come as the crafted side here in the NFTs themselves, but the Genesis one will be only these ones. So maybe if you're looking for a NFT that perhaps will be more rare in the future, keep an eye for those ones, the Genesis ones. This is just a tip. Of course, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if the community, if the market, people will value more the Genesis than the other ones. I don't know. It's just a guess, okay? Something to keep in mind. And the third tip is, of course, the Gucci Grail collection here. And the reason why I'm saying that is it's very, I mean, I don't think people will start using backpacks or high tops as their profile pictures, but if they want to get a profile picture from the 10K ETF project, and many do, this will be the way, or so far this will be the way to do that, okay? So if maybe you don't have an ape and you want to grab an ape, well, this is a chance to grab like a cheaper ape. This one is filtered here by high to low, but you can definitely find cheaper apes there to grab one. I believe it's 2 Ethereum now, the cheapest one, around 2 Ethereums, and so way cheaper than original apes. I mean, of course, it's not. It doesn't come from the original collection as well, but it's a true ape, because this project has a legal representation. Gaius here there can represent the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs here, okay? And you will see so many tips, guys. You'll see posts on Twitter and things like that. If you come to my profile, you will get, I'm retweeting a lot of those, and you will see direct links between the Bored Ape Yacht Club and this 10K TF project, okay? And of course, people are guessing, maybe when the metaverse that's coming, the other side from the Bored Ape Yacht Club comes live, maybe we'll have New Tokyo there. We don't know, okay? So I mean, just a big alpha. It's not every day you'll see a project with such a great team, connection to main projects, NFT projects out there, and also like a really innovative way of telling a story and developing the NFT story and the project and everything. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this type of content, if you enjoyed the information that we brought to you guys. Leave a comment if you want to learn about this story and everything. Depending on how people react to this video, maybe we can record a video in the future telling you in more detail the complete story about Mr. Wagmi there until the point we are now, and more details. And also, please come to my Twitter page and give us a follow, send us a message, anything like that, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you guys next time. Cheers!